I had lots of thinking about this because I was kind of thinking, what can I do this week's vlog on? And I've decided it's about imperfection and not being perfect, because we're all trying so hard to make ourselves the best self that we can possibly be. And sometimes I wanted to address that we fall flat on our faces, and with all the best intentions, sometimes it just doesn't work. And I think what I want to say today is that we need to embrace our imperfections. We can't all be perfect. If we were perfect, then what kind of a human being would we be? What lessons would we learn? And I can assure you that the lessons would be less if we were that perfect, and that would make us imperfect in a weird and wonderful way. So I think we're all individuals. We all have our little quirks and our little ways. We all have our own thoughts and our experiences that kind of guide us into certain ways of thinking. And that makes us into these lovely, beautiful, individual human beings that we are. And I want to embrace that today. It's okay for you to make a mistake. It's okay for you not to be perfect, as the world likes to put it out there for us. And how can you actually become a better person if you are not aware of your imperfections? And some of those imperfections really don't matter. You could be the messiest person in the world. That's not really going to affect anything unless you want to decide to change that and want to be the tidiest person. Or you might be someone who is really bad at cooking. That's not the be all and end all. I think these vlogs are about how to make ourselves better, not necessarily the attitudes of our kind of living existence. That's a different thing. We know lots of people that have habits or different ways of living, and that's nobody's business but their own, and your own for that matter. So today it's about celebrating your imperfection, and it's okay to be a little bit kooky and a little bit weird, and sometimes it's okay to be really messy, and sometimes it's okay to just be yourself. In fact, no, it's always okay to be yourself, and our imperfections are what make us human. It's just those things that we really want to work on. When I'm asking about how to make yourself your best self, it's about those kind of internal things that you want to deal with yourself, and that's different for everybody, and that's what best self for me is all about. So after all of that rambling, I'm just saying, celebrate the fact that you're not perfect, and anybody who thinks that they are really, really irritating, because they're quite obviously not, because that is an imperfection in itself. So have a great day, enjoy being imperfect, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye bye.